because I really fancied giving it a go at making stuffed giant pasta shells. So I managed to get some from Tesco's, but I couldn't find a recipe that I liked. So I'm just going to make it up as I go along and see what happens. So the first thing I need to do is to cook the pasta. It says 15 minutes, but we don't want it completely cooked. So I'm going to cook it for 10 minutes. And I'm going to cook 8 shells, because I think that will be enough for 2, fingers crossed. So I've already got my water boiling, and I'm going to place these in. Make sure it is a large pan, because you want to give them as much space as possible. You know what? I'm going to be greedy and go for 10. There we go. So I'm going to let them cook for 10 minutes. Next thing we're going to do, because I decided to stuff these with spinach and ricotta. So we need some spinach. I've gone with the frozen. I've got 150 grams in a microwavable pot with a lid. So I'm going to put the lid on, and they're going in the microwave for 3 minutes. Give them a squish, put it on for another 2 minutes, and then drain them in a sieve to get all the moisture out. Okay, so pasta's on, spinach is defrosting, now we need a sauce. So I'm going with my basic garlic and basil sauce. So for that, need a tablespoon of olive oil into a pan on a medium to high heat. And we're going to add a clove of garlic which has been sliced. We're just going to wait until that starts to sizzle, till the garlic starts to sizzle. Alright, so the garlic started sizzling and it's very fragrant. So we're going to add half a tablespoon of tomato puree. Give that a mix round. Then we're going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes. And a teaspoon of sweetener. That will bring out the tomato flavour. Mix that around and we will gently bring this to a boil for 5 minutes. Okay, I did forget to say, once you put the chopped tomatoes and the sugar in, season with salt and pepper as well. After 5 minutes, we're going to add a tablespoon of fresh or frozen basil. Stir that in, and your sauce is ready. So I have got 125 grams of ricotta. Now I'm going to add the cooked spinach. Pinch of nutmeg. And some salt and pepper. And then we're going to stir this together. And there's your filling ready. So now all we've got to do is put this all together. So I've got an oven-proof dish. I'm just going to pour that tomato sauce in. And we'll put that aside for the minute. Right, so I've drained the pasta shells off, and now they are cool enough to handle, so I'm going to try filling it. So I'm just going to take a teaspoon and place it inside. You might get messy doing this. Yep, teaspoon looks good, so I'm going to lift it up and put it into the sauce. And I'm just going to repeat that with all of the shells. Okay, so I had just enough filling for 10 and just enough space for 10. Last thing I'm going to do is to top this off with some mozzarella. I've got some pre-grated mozzarella, so I'm just going to sprinkle some on. There's 50 grams here. I don't know if I need all of that, but we'll see. Yeah, why not? Let's have it all. So there's 50 grams on there. You might not need as much, but that looks good to me. Okay, so this is now going to go in the oven at 200 degrees for 20 minutes, and the pasta should finish off cooking while it's in there. So let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. So it was in for 25 minutes because the cheese wasn't browning enough. So there we go, after 25 minutes. Right, let's give this a try. Oh, that's really good. That pasta is cooked perfectly, and the filling tastes really, really nice. That's a good one. I'm going to have to write this one down before I forget it. So, keep experimenting, have fun, and I'll see you next time. I'm going to go and enjoy this. See ya!